Hi, I'm Jan from VelomobileWorld.com and we shoot here a maintenance video, so have fun. So today's video I want to show you how to verify your front wheel. This is a new wheel, so I can show you you hear very equal tension. You can have also and then boom. Then you know this spoke is really low on tension. I want to go in the workshop and show you how I verify a wheel and how to, if a spoke needs to be replaced, how I would do it. So we are now in the workshop. It's a bit noisy, but in case of you're okay, I can't change a spoke or I can't tune it, you can go to your local bike shop. It's just a standard wheel. Only you need this tool. If you're an ambassador, you have this standard your tool package, and otherwise you have to order a special tool package. You will get a couple of tools, and I will make a separate video which tools you all gonna get. So I put them in here. And I check still if the if the wheel is round. I check if I have a spoke which are very loose. I have here, which is also a tool you get for the ambassador, or if you have the extra toolkit ordered. You can tighten this one and tune it. Probably this will be more for your local bike shop to do, or if you're good, you can do it yourself. But this is start to become a delicate job. In case of one spoke broke, then the first step is to take off the tire. So, tire taking off. So as you can see, there's a rim tape. This tape needs to be taken off also. Often you can't really put it back again. So you need to make sure before you do this that you bought some rim tape. As you can see, we had it double, so you need to have two layers on top of each other. And unfortunately, it broke. So that's a bit of a bummer, especially if you put it on a video. You will always want that things goes smooth. Like it's very, very easy, but unfortunately things are not always going easily. So for example, if this spoke is broken, I have to now untighten this spoke and take this spoke out for the video, but in my case it's not broken. In the extra toolkit you also received some extra spokes. I take now a screwdriver. So what I do, I take out the broken spoke, which in this case is not broken, and I quickly check which length I have. Yeah. So, as I said, you have given some spokes if you took the extra toolkit. If you didn't choose it on the website, there is for every wheel which spoke lengths we used. So you can buy them locally. It's a bit of a challenge locally to get spokes for these short wheels. So it's better to order them before you break them. If you put a new spoke, you always have to put a little bit of Loctite or maybe some old paint. That will work also. I have here some Loctite 243, and we diluted it a bit with acetone to make it thinner, because otherwise we get too much on it. And what I do, I put a little tape here around. So on the moment I'm gonna tune it, I know still which spoke was broke. So I know on which spoke I need to put some special attention. Otherwise, on the moment you've tied the whole spoke, it's hard to find back the spoke. And most of the time, because of this, that one broke, often you just tie that as much as the other ones are, and your wheel is already straight. And I'm a little bit checking if I think I'm already, yeah, I think I'm already on the right spoke tension. This you can do, of course, also in the bike, or you put the front suspension in and you just hold it there in case if you don't have a tune, which I assume the majority doesn't have. Yeah, so I need to tighten it still a little bit, this one. Yeah, done. Job done. We have here also still a nice tool to measure the tensions between every spokes. It's more important that the tension of the spokes are equal than the movement of the wheel is perfect. If you have, like, let's say, a 0.5 millimeter or until like a millimeter play like this, that's less worse than having tension difference. Because of tension difference, spokes will break, and that's very annoying because you have to take out the wheel completely and replace the spokes. Yeah, I will make a short video still about putting back the rim tape, but there are plenty of videos available on internet, so probably these are better, which you've seen on internet, so I will do it, but if you want, just have a look also on internet how to do it. So I cut it at 45 degrees. Then I start at the hole of the ventile, like 4 centimeters. Make sure when you have start the roll that you have enough on it. I started this is the second video we make. The first video I did not have enough on the roll, so I had to take it off again. So now I go the second round, and as you can see I put pretty much pressure on it, so I don't have wrinkles. Now I have to see where's the opening for the ventile. There it is. I cut it off again at 45 degrees. Push it on. Check it. Then I put back the tire. Which I have to first punch a hole with a sharp object for the ventile to go through. Don't punch with the ventile, because you might damage the ventile and you need to throw away the ventile, because I did it once and then every time the tire was leaking some air out of the ventile, which is very annoying, of course. So check here if the inner tire is not between the outer tire and the rim. That's very important. Then the second side of the tire, I start with pushing the ventile in. Check again if there's no inner tire between the tire. You could use also some talc powder to make rolling resistance a bit lower. I didn't do it in this case. I will put air back in on the moment we put in the front suspension back in, because the space is very tight and we better do it without air in the tires. I hope you enjoyed the videos about the maintenance. If you have still some ideas, please let them in the comments. But before you put comments, have a look to the other videos. Maybe we uploaded your question already. Don't forget to subscribe and have fun. See you next time.